are prepared to break the silence. I'll be out in the sunshine, running beside the lions. I've been feeling down, but I've been looking up, afraid to fall.
Good morning, my good friends. Welcome back to New Inbox. Just a brief look at this really cool classic. Everybody knows Tamiya Grasshopper. This is the re-released version from 2005. Yeah, as you can see, everybody should get one. It's cheap, it's fun, it doesn't handle good, it's not fast, but it's very fun. Yep. Let's take a brief look at this Grasshopper, my friends. Welcome back, my friends. Take a look at it. This is a classic. Everybody knows the Grasshopper. Released in 1984. This is 58043. So this is Tamiya car number 43 that was released. I have a little a few notes here because it's many dates when this was re-released and stuff like that. 58043. So like I told you, May 14, 1984. And again, next note, that was kind of difficult. And this one, this is not the original, this is the re-released version, 58346. Released 22nd of June 2005. So yeah, it's 20 years old, or probably released a little. This was probably bought a little later than 2005. At least it can be 2006 or 7, something like that. I don't know. I just got it maybe 6, 7, 8 years ago. And everybody should get a Grasshopper. It doesn't handle good. It isn't fast and stuff like that, but it's so cool to drive. This comes originally with a 380, so it's not fast. And you know, the suspension on this one, but it's still really cool. I have another one that I used to drive sometimes, also a 2005 version. Yeah, you should get one. Cheap and very fun, but not, like I told you, not a performance car, not fast, not good handling and stuff like that, but yeah, it's for fun. And the next one, also in 2005, 57746, like those 57 numbers, was expert build car, you know, finished build with everything. And then in 2013, candy green version, 84331, and the black Grasshopper was released in May 2015, and then we released the green candy version again in 2017, 2020 and 2023, and also last one, 46704, that's an expert semi-built. The car is built, but you need to put in at least the radio and the receiver. I don't know, but probably the servo too, I'm not sure. At least that was released in 2021. So that was that on the releases on the Grasshopper. Yeah, it's cool, and it's hard plastic, no Lexan on this one. Yep, and of course we can take a closer look, but we can't look underneath the body because, as you can see here, this has no body clips, it has screws, and I of course didn't bring a screwdriver, so we just have to look at it like this and not inside, but it's not very important. This has this is Has a receiver. Says 2.4 gigahertz, and can't see the ESC, but probably not the TBL02S. No, I don't think so. I'm not sure, but not important at this moment. Yeah, let's take a closer look, my friends, at this classic Tamiya Grasshopper. Look at it. So simple and so cool. With that little 380 motor. And as you can see, this, if you are crazy, those plastic arms here that hold the, not a damper, but at least the spring, they are gonna break, as you can see, like this. But of course you can get some not a support, but some reinforcement on this plastic part here. I see some metal parts you can buy, and goes around here and up on top here. Yep. And of course this is bouncy as hell, because as you can see, one stiff rear axle and those, they call it dampers, but so it's only like this, you know, not like this and not like this, only up and down. So at least it's got some diff, one diff, but it looks really cool, and it's cheap and it's fun. I have to paint the driver a little bit better. And those cool tires, and the same rear tires as the Sand Scorcher, I think. Not much more to say, just a brief look at this classic that everybody should get at a cheap price. I don't know, at least not more than 100. And then you get a cheap radio, maybe 30, 40, and battery, so you can get this up and running under $200. So yep, not much more to see. I think also the Hornet probably was released in 1984. I think so. Yep, just a brief look at this, my friend. Look at that small little 380 motor. Yep. So my friends, weather is good, but soon the winter will be here. At least it's gonna get colder. Today it's maybe 14 degrees Celsius, a little rainy. So that's the way it is. But later I can't come here, because then the snow is probably up here, because sometimes they use this area around here for when they take the snow away from the streets, then they have to dump the snow somewhere, and many times it's here. Yep, my friends. Just a brief look at the Tamiya Grasshopper today. Released this one, the re-released version from 2005. Not much more to say. You take care, my friends. See you on the next one. Adios. Bye bye.
Give me all you've got if you're prepared to break.